So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. João Neves, Roberto Carlos providing an outlet on that flank. Pass somewhat off target. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Rafa Silva. And out it comes again. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Well, Michael Owen is, of course, likely to be the key player here, Peter. The mere sniff of a chance and he's away.
Who's arguing phenomenal pace as well.
Well, his pace was his game, really. It makes defenders nervous knowing that at the slightest misjudgment, he's probably uncatchable.
And he uses it with such intelligence. There are few able to do that, aren't there?
I totally agree with that. There aren't.
It's a pretty loose pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Trossard, played right into his path. And that is as far as they're going to go. João Neves. Well read, nice interception.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Oh, important interception. Rafa Silva. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Arsenal trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass.
Benfica are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
And it's Owen. Owen! Beckenbauer. Adams. That's really well manoeuvred. João Neves was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And now they can clear their lines. Saka is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
João Neves. Now it's Havertz. Now they can break here. João Neves gets across to intercept that. And it's Silva. Çalhanoğlu. Ødegaard. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. João Neves. Kukçu. Out for a throw. Trossard. That's a shade optimistic. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Spread neatly. Rafa Silva! And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. That's a good cross in, and a good clearance out. Can he put it away? Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. The ball is loose, and the chase is on. In with the challenge. João Neves. Kukçu. Beckenbauer. Now that's well seen too. Ødegaard. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless.
Children's announcement. Please keep your eyes
So
on your
there
children
was the
during
first
match
half.
at all times.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So off we go once more.
Benfica are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And it's played forward. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ødegaard. Partey. Timber. Havertz.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's really well manoeuvred. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Rafa Silva. Picked out brilliantly. Chance! Superb goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious and all but unstoppable.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
Trossard gets into a good position. Odegaard. That's going to go a long way. And it's gone back to the keeper. Saliba.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Some resolute defending there. White. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. So we've reached the hour mark. Roberto Carlos. Oh, well played. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Kirkchu. Heads it! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Timber. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Rice. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, that's a key interception. And he can clear it away. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Foot in. Musiala. Just about up to 75 minutes. Owen in acres of space out wide.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Trossard. That's good running with the ball.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep...
Has a look and has a go. Oh, what a mistake!
Substitution for Arsenal, number 22, Odegaard.
Benfica are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half, and the score is 1-0.
Number 19, Trossard.
It's Roberto Carlos! Should have put that one away.
Carlos has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Number 21, Erling Haaland. Number 14,
Corner number 2 then.
Number 2, Alphonso Davies. Substitution.
Scholes with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. No way through. Opportunity for Arsenal to break. Neymar. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That is a brilliant interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Neymar. Neymar goes steaming forward.
Arsenal have a simple task to find...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Well, that's a little loose. Turns and goes back.
Has been indicated.
Sharp little ball here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Benfica are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Çalhanoğlu getting this one clear. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Musiala voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. The action has already started. Neymar. They get a throw in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Rivaldo. There's the hit! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Rivaldo just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. Fires it in low. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, at 6'6", and with that sort of a physique, Jim, Daniel van Bouten was only ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he?
Yeah, and a very good one at that. The first Belgian, I believe, to become a European champion at club level.
Yes, he was. And to do that, you've got to be pretty handy. Roberto Carlos with the short one. That looks a good ball, and that is expertly dealt with. And now a Bellingham! Now it's Torres. Marcos Alonso. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And they've got rid. Benfica have got it back, and they'll have another go. And it's Silva. Bellingham! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bellingham is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Oh, super find. Bellingham! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Bellingham. Musiala. Chance! Great hit! Goal! Benfica! And Benfica take the lead.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
João Neves. Played back in. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. That is a little undercooked. Now it's Messi. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's a look and place it forward. Goes back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Musiala. He has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
João Neves calmly anticipates. Back into the middle. Spread neatly. Çalhanoğlu. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Beckenbauer. And it's Messi. Rivaldo. And he's there to clear it. Roberto Carlos. Marcos Alonso. Now it's Torres. He's in space and looking for options.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Neymar. And he's gone. And the finish! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This possibly the last play of the half. That has been knocked clear.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cruyff. And Cruyff! There's the whistle for half-time. And it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Benfica come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. So off we go once more. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Owen, that is a brilliant interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Bellingham, it's a good spell of possession this. Koundé.
Benfica have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Rivaldo. Pavard gets across to intercept that. He's had a hit! It's in! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Gol del Benfica. Marcó en el minuto 54 el dorsal 10. Owen.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And here's Torres.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rivaldo. And the shot! Well, that is commitment to the cause. Barcelona have their third corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Benfica are looking to go forward now. And that should be the keepers.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And here's Rivaldo. Rivaldo purring.
Rivaldo really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Calhanoglu, it's a pretty loose pass. Neymar could try cutting inside here. Delivers with whip. Now it's Torres. That's really well cleared. Benfica needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Pass is just off target.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Mus hits one! And again! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Benfica find a position of real strength now. That's a nicely measured pass. Can he finish? That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Now it's Torres. That's a good ball out wide. And it's Rivaldo. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Marcos Alonso cuts it out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there. It's Rivaldo!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Bellingham. Musiala. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Nice interception, well timed. Benfica are almost home and dry now. And it's Rivaldo. Rivaldo. Fernando Torres. Keeper's ball. Pavard. And it's Calhanoglu. Now Costa Curta. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. That has not gone well. And here's Torres.
Fernando Torres really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, important interception. Koundé, Rivaldo, and it's Messi. Neymar. Neymar going full steam ahead down the left flank. Very nicely done. Rivaldo has it in a wide position. Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's that, the end. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Musiala voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. So 70,000 and more followers of Germany's ultimate winning machine open their arms to their favourite sons. In the Bavarian capital, they demand another spectacle. Great hit! It's loose, and the keeper couldn't hold it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Fermin. Oh, the ball's from Vinicius Junior! And they've got rid. Osimhen. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
Moves it back. And here's Roberto Carlos.
Carlos really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Kimmich. He's going for goal! Rafa Silva making good progress on the right-hand side. And here's Osimhen. Cleared without complication. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Beckenbauer attempts a clearance. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Dembele. Punched away. And he can clear it away.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Benfica yet to have an attempt on goal. Musiala. Now it's Owen. Roberto Carlos in acres of... Owen has another go! Goal! Benfica! And Benfica take the lead. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Benfica have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Osimhen. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Shot could be on. Çalhanoğlu with the clearance. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Back into the middle. Now, who's going to be first? And Owen! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Owen really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well-timed, excellent interception. João Neves. And it's Dembele. And he goes cross-field. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He's got away. goalkeeper's ball. Roberto Carlos. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Rafa Silva. Can he put it away? And it's in! And this is getting better and better. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. Benfica are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of...
Mbappe! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Osman. Coming on the field. Number 20.
Rafa Silva.
Dani Olmo. Number 8.
Looking for the run.
Number 21.
He is through here.
Number 9.
Delivery from Mbappe.
Number 11.
Dembele! He scored! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Dembele demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with it.
Musiala! And that's it for the first half, a breathless ending. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. Here we go again then. Roberto Carlos. Wilshere. That looks a good ball through. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he's going to have his name taken. Musiala. Oh, that's a fine interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Benfica clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
João Neves.
This is the time you need that pace.
And there's green grass ahead of him. He's cut. Can he finish? It's in! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Benfica take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Rafa Silva is looking to set free a runner. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
And he's managed to get free. Bayern Munich are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Mbappe. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Torres. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Adams cuts out the pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Benfica clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He can run onto that. He's got the shot away! And it's there! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Benfica clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Oh, he's been caught on it here, and Owen! Well, that is remarkable.
That's an example of the sixth sense of opportunism that many of his ilk show.
There's a player in need of attention here.
Yeah, his pain is now pretty obvious, Peter. He's not the type who pulls up unless something's hurting.
Well, he is going to soldier on by the looks of it. Wilshere. Rijkaard. Adams. Upamecano. Belly. Beckenbauer. And it's Roberto Carlos.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Upamecano. Upamecano. And it's been given away. He's had a hit! Dani Olmo. Now it's Pedri. Torres receives it in a good position. Torres!
2 minutes has been indicated.
Big relief, it just needed better contact. Pavard. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, good shot at goal! And he's following up! And that may well be that. That is that. Benfica pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Musiala reflecting on a stellar performance and now taking home a permanent reminder for his mantelpiece. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. So it's down to business here. Tony Adams, now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you? Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Benfica presented with a golden opportunity here. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
So this the chance to fire his team in front. Oh, it's fallen loose again! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be.
Has a go! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Oh, this looks sharp. Owen might just make this. Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Gets his pass away. Musiala. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bellingham. Looking for the run.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Chouameni, and it's Messi. Is there any support? Mbappe! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Subimendi. Back into the middle. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. The ball is on the spot. Here we go. Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Midway through the first period and it's looking quite a game here. Mbappe, Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Great challenge, time to perfection. Great hit! It's a loose ball. Beckham. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Musiala. Can he finish? Goal! Benfica! And they're back in front.
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Beckham. David Villa. Not the most accurate pass. Beckenbauer. João Neves.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Beckham. Musiala threads one in. That's a fabulous ball. Adams deals with that comfortably. Benfica looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Beckham. And he gets rid in a hurry. Deftly away. And that's been won straight back. Zubimendi. Bellingham. Musiala. João Neves. And here's Musiala.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, that's well spotted. Rafa Silva is onto it in a flash.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Messi. Costa Curta attempts a clearance. Neymar. He's dealt with that really well. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Benfica head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. So off we go once more. And it's Neymar. Bastoni. Zubimendi. Musiala. And they're quick to press. Bastoni. Tchouameni. Messi. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, look at the space here. Tries a shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
He could be in here. And he's got the beating of his man. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Benfica have themselves a chance from the spot. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Barcelona are down to 10 men.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Look at bemusement and dismay from the culprit, but the referee clearly thinks there was enough there for a penalty. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. As you can see, we've already started here. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Shapes to shoot! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Musiala! And the finish! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Kimmich. Benfica leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Hernandez. Haaland. And he was alert to it. Costa Curta gets rid without sophistication. And that could set him on his way. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Alexander-Arnold. Pedri. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Musiala. And the ball's come loose here. It's gone backwards.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Played back in. Oh, no joy this time. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was...
And the shot! And he hits the net! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And that's it. That was always inevitable. So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Rodri. And it's Owen.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Back into the middle. Kimmich. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Haaland.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kimmich. Rafa Silva. And he's gone looking for safety. Some resolute defending there. That is a great pick out. He's found a way through. He's had a hit. Oh, he's been caught. There's the shot. And more and more and more. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. João Neves at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Benfica find a position of real strength now. Çalhanoğlu. Musiala. And he's been shifted off it. Bastoni. Kimmich. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Musiala. And he cuts out the supply. Kimmich. Musiala. And he's straight offside. Benfica have a free kick. And here's Musiala. João Neves. Big chance! Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards to increase the lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Benfica are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Haaland. Haaland! He's put his foot right through that one. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Rafa Silva. Oh, he's onto this. He's got the shot away! Strokes it back. He'll try from distance. Oh, terrific save.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Kimmich. Messi. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Benfica have been more or less perfect, I would say. Their manager's all smiles, and he's got every reason to be.
Benfica dishing out what has been nothing short of an absolute mauling. The game is surely already in the bag, but there is plenty for the boys to talk about during half-time. That gets things going for the second half. And he's in on goal. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And it's Silva. Shalhanoglu. And here's Owen. There's the hit! It's anyone's ball now. Pedri. Now Mbappe. Kimmich. Aims beyond the defence. The message is clear, none shall pass. Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Ah, he's given it away. He's had a shot! They've scored! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And here's Haaland. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Roberto Carlos. Owen. He's got to be in here. That is not... Tries a shot! Mbappe.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Hernandez. Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Looks for the finish. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. João Neves could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
Rodri. Pedri. He's had it taken off him. Rafa Silva. Pedri. Kimmich. And the counter is on. Rafa Silva, who's set up one goal so far. Owen. Rafa Silva. And he's had it nicked away. Pedri. Mbappe. It's Kimmich. Now it's Pedri. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. That's a corner kick.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Haaland. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Owen. Musiala! Musiala! Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And already we're underway here. Owen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
João Neves. Roberto Carlos. Musiala. Gives it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Beckenbauer. And it's Messi. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ball driven towards the far post. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Cut it out. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. João Neves. Roberto Carlos. And here's Musiala. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Owen. Can he finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Some really good ball movement. Oh, good spread. Now it's Rafa Silva. Oh, important interception. Rafa Silva. Still goalless. And here's Musiala.
Musiala really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. You can never be short of runners into space as long as the space left behind is filled. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Adams. Now it's Mbappe. That's very neat. Keeper has taken decisive action. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Mbappe. Rafa Silva. Ball played for Kukçu. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And it's Roberto Carlos. João Neves. Roberto Carlos receives it in a wide position. Mbappe. Morientes. Kukçu. Hits one! Goal! Benfica!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Benfica have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
That's really well cleared. Neuer.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Yamal. Gerrard. Morientes. Decent hit! No mistake! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Messi.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Costa Curta. Look at the space here. Can he put it away? A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Benfica head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. Benfica head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Guardiola. Morientes. And he's intervened well there. Rafa Silva. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Roberto Carlos. João Neves. And here's Roberto Carlos, looking tidy in possession here.
Musiala really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Morientes. Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status. Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
He'll fancy himself from here. And that's a goal kick. Chooses to go cross-field. Roberto Carlos. Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe! Big chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Gerrard. João Neves. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Yamal. Costa Curta cuts out the pass. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, to be honest, he thrives on this type of opportunity. Training ground rehearsals make him see these situations as a welcome challenge.
Messi is behind this one. Messi! Oh, it's hit the post! Mbappe! Goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Vai proceder uma substituição. Número 6.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Real chance here. Pavard tries to clear. Bastoni gets over and intercepts. Great hit! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Pavard clears it away. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Spread out to the left. João Neves. Roberto Carlos. Oh, good ball. He's got the shot away! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that?
And the shot! Rafa Silva. And it's Roberto Carlos. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Benfica do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And he's managed to get free. That's a decent clearance.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the keeper's in command. Torres. Mbappe. Can he put it away? Oh, taken with style. And again they hit the front.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Gol! Aos 84 minutos de jogo, o camisola número 10, Messi. Messi! Messi! Vais proceder uma substituição. Número 18. Gerard. Número 13. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 23. Beckham. Número 9. Roberto Carlos.
Benfica are making a change now. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
He could be in here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Pavard. And the pass is intercepted. He's picked his way through. And they've been given a corner. And we have our very first corner.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Foram indicados 6 minutos de compensação.
And it's Sané. Oh, super ball. Musiala! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Musiala clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Adams makes the interception. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Roberto Carlos. Beckham. Mbappe. And that has been cleared. That's been cut out, well played. Well, there's the clearance. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Benfica pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, obviously they'll be disappointed with the loss, but